space. And let's start by rubbing your hands together. So let's get some heat into your body and into your breath. Oh, that was a bit stressful trying to go in there. I was going to take a big breath now. Okay, so let's make a fist with one hand, tapping through the inside of the arm and the outside, so that's your lungs and your large intestine channels, your energy channels, meridians. So one arm then the other. Tapping through the chest, down the liver and gallbladder channels. Now these are an area of focus for springtime. To the big toe, then up the inside of the legs. So do that again. So we've got lymphatic drainage, it gets any stagnant energy moving in your body. Give it a good tap. Alright, so we go clockwise round the belly, which is beneficial for digestion. So if you get any stomach pain, then rub the belly clockwise. If you have diarrhea, it's anti-clockwise. Too much information. Okay, back of the hands on the kidneys, give them a rub and a little bow to the knees. Kidneys like to be warm. Looks a bit silly, but it's good for energising the body, it heats up the kidneys. Especially during winter time as well, this is a good one. Alright, let's mobilise, so swing and wrap. Turning from the waist, looking over your shoulders, lifting the toes, one foot, then the other, so you're mobilising the ankles, the knees and the spine. Now let the breath flow in through the nose and out through the nose. So the movement comes from the shoulder joint, the arms are just swinging and wrapping. So let the momentum take the arms round and then the hands tap off the kidneys at the back. So give the kidneys a massage. So just take your time, feel yourself slowing down. Alright, so you're going to lift one heel, lift the other, and then the third one you're going to spiral around, lifting the heel. So 1, 2, and then turn around. One more. Okay, new move. So I want you to take one foot behind. So take your right foot behind, and then you're going to hold your right hand with your left. So hold your right wrist with your left hand. Breathing in, lifting up, sinking down into foundation, growing out of that strong foundation, and then C-shape the spine. So we're opening through the liver and the gallbladder channels at the side of the body here. As you breathe out, just focus on relaxing and lengthening. Lovely, let's change sides. So take your left foot behind, then you're going to hold your left wrist with your right hand, breathing in, growing out foundation, sinking, and then C-shape the spine. And your next inhale, see if you can roll this top shoulder back, and then in the exhale, really lengthen. So the breath is comfortable, it's rhythmic. Good, reset, come back to centre. So we're going to come to Surya Namaskara A, which is your sun salutation. So come and stand at the front of your mat if you have one. Your feet can be together or they could be hip width apart. So mountain pose, Dandasana, so you're standing up with the feet together. Think about the foundation, everything in yoga comes from the foundation. So your feet are flat on the mat, squeeze the thighs, lift the kneecaps up. Uddiyana Bandha, pull in behind the belly button. The tailbone's down so the spine is long, the chest is lifted but the ribs are in, the shoulders are back and down, the chin is tucked in so the spine is neutral, and then finally you lift up through the crown of the head so you're strong like a mountain, you're equal on both sides. Extended mountain pose, breathing in, take the arms up, scoop the belly in, bend your knees, Uttanasana, which is your forward fold. So your knees are bent. I encourage you to bend your knees here so that your belly is on your thighs. Scoop the belly in, relaxing the crown of the head to the floor, drawing the shoulders back away from the ears, lifting the underside part of the sit bones up. Feel the length through the back of the body, through the bladder channel. Inhale is a flat back extension, so extend the arms. Depending on the flexibility, you might prefer to have the hands on the shins, even the thighs is fine. The important thing is you've got the length through the back of the body. And then on the exhale, you bring your hands down to the mat, step one foot back, step the other foot back, drop the knees, and then bend the elbows halfway down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Now, your hands are under the shoulders, your elbows are touching the ribs, and your shoulders are elbow height, okay? Relax down. On the inhale, you come to your first variation, which is a baby cobra. You come halfway up. If you've got any back issues, then you might be better staying here. Otherwise, it's your Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, which is your upward facing dog. So your hands are directly under your shoulders. Shoulders are drawn back and down. Squeeze the thighs, get them off the mat. Uddiyana Bandha, pull in behind the belly button. And then finally, if the neck's okay at the back, you put the tongue behind the teeth and the eyes up. Any neck pain, then eye gaze would be forward, okay? From here, rolling over your toes to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, which is your downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, your hands are shoulder width apart and your feet are hip width apart. So remember, from the foundation, the energy is rising, so the energy rises up the arms, right up through the spine. Try pressing the chest towards the thighs. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Eye gaze forward, step or jump your feet to the front of the mat with that flat back extension. Exhale, Uttanasana, your knees are bent, forward fold. Bend your knees, sit back and rolling up, one vertebrae at a time. Squeeze the glutes, baby back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. So that was the sequence. So we're going to go a little faster. We're going to focus on connecting the breath with the movement, okay? So breathing in and out through the nose as your full yogic breath. Let's go. Inhale, extend the mountain pose. Scoop your belly in, bend your knees, Uttanasana, exhale. Inhale, flat back extension. Exhale, step or jump your feet back and bend the elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Remember, you can drop the knees if you need to. Breathing the length into upward facing dog. Breathing out, rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. Stay here, take a few breaths. Think about lifting the underside part of the sit bones up and gently easing the heels down towards the floor. Eye gaze forward, step or jump your feet to the front of the mat, flat back extension. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend your knees, sit back, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, hands to heart. Fantastic. So hopefully you're getting into the flow of it now. Let's focus on increasing the length of the inhale and exhale and increase the length of the bodies in this round, okay? So inhale, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back extension. Exhale, step or jump the feet back and drop. Knees or toes, remember. Breathing into upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. So draw the shoulders back away from the ears. Lifting the sit bones up. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Eye gaze forward, step or jump your feet to the front of the mat, flat back extension, exhale, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, sit back, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, final round, more breath, more length, and I want you to focus on more strength in this round. So I want you to engage Bandha. So what I mean by that is Uddiyana Bandha, pull in behind the belly button. So if you're able to do that, you might be able to add the jump back. Otherwise, step back's fine, okay? So breathe in, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. So I want you to engage Bandha here. Pull in behind the belly button, pull up through the pelvic floor. You might be able to jump back, otherwise step back. Breathing into upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. So think about the weight being evenly balanced between the hands and the feet. The energy is rising up the arms. Full yogic breath in and out. Eye gaze forward, step or jump your feet to the front of the mat, flat back extension. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, sit back. Squeeze the glutes. And then hands to the heart. Fantastic, so hopefully feel a bit warmer now. Feel a bit of heat in the bodies. So you take your right foot forward and your left leg back. Your front knee presses out over your ankle. Breathe in, take your arms out. So Virabhadrasana 2, your warrior 2 position. Relax your shoulders, lengthen to your fingertips. So think about that outward rotation of that left thigh. The most important thing is the front knee being out in line with the middle of the foot, so you're looking after your knee joint. So inhale, take the arms up, extend the front leg. Exhale, you're going to bend your front leg and sink down. Come again, so inhale, rise up. Exhale, we're coming down. So keep moving with the breath. Sorry, I've got my cushion in the road here. Just going to touch anything in case it falls down. So one breath, one move. So just like springtime, it's about that energy rising. So from that strong foundation. So just like the tree, if the tree's got really strong roots, the wind doesn't bother it. Hold it here. Reaching forward. Right hand on thigh or right elbow on thigh, left arm comes up over your head. So you want a nice long line from your hands to your foot. So your options are hand thigh, elbow thigh, or hand down, okay? I quite like to get the hand down, so if you get the hand down, you push against that leg and use that as an anchor to really help you open the chest, okay? So inhale, front arm lifts up, peaceful warrior. Exhaling into your dancing warrior sequence. So moving with the breath. So the back leg is long and straight. And the front leg stays bent. You don't actually move the legs, it's just the top half of the body that's moving. Having said that, if the legs are really in a bit of pain with the muscles getting tired, then you can extend the front leg slightly as you come up, okay? So yoga is about choosing a pose that makes you feel good. So you want it to challenge you, but you also want it to be non-harming as well. Okay, on the exhale, I want you to straighten both legs. Trikonasana Triangle pose. So left hip back, reach forward with that right arm. Reach till you can't go any further. And the arms float down. As you breathe in, opening the chest. So your stance for this one is your front foot is in line with the middle of the back foot. Okay? So rooting down through the back leg, energy rising. So the energy rises up the legs and then it opens out through the heart. It's a grounding posture, Trikonasana. Okay, so let's bend the front leg. Choose your options, hands, elbows. Now let's take this top hand behind the back and then draw the shoulder back. So you can have elbow thigh, you might get the hand down. If some people that come to my classes, you might be able to do the bind, where you clasp the hands behind. Remember, don't go through the middle because that is not cool. Most people don't do the bind, so please don't force yourself into it if you're not ready for it. So working that Manipura energy, that willpower, the fire in the belly. Observe observing where the breath is in the body. Are you breathing efficiently? Are you breathing into the belly? Okay, rising up. Adjust your back foot. So you're going to square your hips to the front of the mat, okay? Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. Now we're in Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Breathe in, take your arms up. Exhale, let's tip forwards from the hips. Breathing in, rising up. And breathing out, tipping forward. So one breath, one move. So move with the speed of your breath. Just notice the more you go, you start to slow yourself down. Let's straighten the front leg now. Take your hands. There's lots of different variations actually. We'll start on the hips. So your hips are square to the front. Breathing in, lifting up through the heart. On the exhale, tip forward. So the movement comes from the hips. So you're hinging from the hips. Feel the length through the hamstrings, through the glutes. Most people stop about halfway down. So the important thing here is you've got the length through the spine. If you've got the flexibility, you might be able to come further down. So the variations with the hands, you can have them on the hips, it might be more comfortable on the thighs. It's quite nice to have them on the floor, feel a bit more supported. Another option is clasping the hands behind the back. So really feel the length through the hamstring, right into the connection behind that front knee. Okay, so coming up, come halfway up. Pavrita, Trikonasana. So Pavrita means twist, Trikonasana means triangle. So opposite hand to leg, so cross opposite hand to leg, other hand behind your back, and then twist your body at the side. So the idea here is you're squeezing the internal organs, which is it's going to be detoxing. So slide the hand, it could be outside the thigh, it might be the calf, the ankle, it might be the floor. As you breathe in, see if you can lift this top shoulder up. Now the full portion is the hand up if you want. So this is quite intense, this one. So remember, some people have got the hand outside the thigh or the calf. You don't have to get the hand all the way down. I actually encourage you to stay higher and have a longer spine. So it's a little bit harder to breathe when you're twisting as well, because these intercostal muscles that we use for breathing, they're stretching, so that makes it harder to breathe. But it's very important. You breathe comfortably, rhythmic. Okay, so release, bend your front leg, and then you're going to step the back foot in. So we come to Relaxation, which is tree pose. So if you're a bit wobbly today, you can have your foot on the floor. Second option is to the calf. Most people are around about the calf. Some people are able to get above the knee. If you get above the knee, make sure your hips aren't uneven, so try and square your hips or level the hips off. So pressing the legs against each other and then opening this knee out to the side. So feeling grounded, so just like the tree, the nourishment from the earth up through the legs, from that strong foundation. So drishti point is really important in yoga. Drishti means eye gaze. So keep the eye gaze focused on one thing, and that's going to help you balance. So balance postures are very beneficial for calming the mind, because if you don't focus and concentrate on what you're doing, you fall over. So this helps to calm and still the mind by making you concentrate on the balance. So in your next inhale, take the arms up over your head, extended, tree pose. Now the drishti could be forward, it could be up towards the ceiling. It's getting a bit trickier now, isn't it? And then the final one is looking to the hands. See what happens when you look to your hands. It'll start going like that. Focus, concentrate. Remember, think about the foundation. Everything starts at the foundation. So if your little toes are gripping the floor, lift them, separate them, put them down flat. Okay, so release the arms. Now the leg that you've got up, see if you can get thumb to big toe, Natarajasana, dancer pose. If you can't get your foot, maybe if you've got trousers on, you could hold the trousers. Otherwise, you could just keep your leg like this and you're going to practice balancing on one leg. If you manage to get the foot, push the foot against the hand to lift. So your dancer pose. It doesn't matter how high you go. The important thing is the balance, the control. Yoga is a practice, it's a journey. It's always a practice, it's never perfect. Alright, coming into Uttasana, which is fierce pose. Now you can have your feet together if you prefer to be more supported under the hips, hip width apart. Push your butt out the back. Breathe the length, arms up. Exhale, sit back. So you push your butt out the back, but then I want you to tuck your tailbone under. So you're engaging through the Uddiyana Bandha, engaging through the core. Depending on the shoulders and the upper back, you might want to bring your hands forward, or you could cross them here or here, okay? So it's all good. So it's about choosing that variation that suits your body. Strong pose, fierce, feel the heat and strength in the legs, the upper back muscles really lifting up to lift up the heart. Okay, bring your hands together, feet together. You're going to take elbow outside opposite knee. Doesn't matter what way, we'll do it both ways. Pressing the hands together. If this is too low down, you could extend one arm like this. If you manage to get a bit further down, from this position, extend the arms from here. Check out the knees and feet, try and have them together. Breathe in comfortably, steady. Okay, if you have your left hand down, put that hand on the mat. So left hand down, left leg back. If you've got the right hand down, take the right leg back, okay? Breathe the length. Squeeze that back thigh. So nice twisted lunge. Focus on your foundation, so the weight distribution between your foot, your hand and your foot at the back. Feel it evenly balanced. Alright, bring it in, step in, feet together, sit back, fierce pose, hip width apart if you prefer. Options, choose what feels good, what's going to nourish your body. Strong, fierce pose, tuck the tail under, draw the belly in. Okay, hands to heart, let's go the other way now. Opposite arm, so opposite arm outside the thigh. Press the hands against each other. Turn this way so you can see. And then extending the arms wherever you are. So you might be higher, you might get further down. Calm, steady breath. If you have your right hand down, bring it down onto the mat and then take your right leg back. If you have your left hand down, put it down on the floor and take the left leg back. Squeezing the back thigh. Alright, bring your hands to the floor, push your feet back, downward facing dog. So your hands are shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart. So let's change legs now. Take a big step forward with your other leg and rising up. Virabhadrasana 2. So you've got to do it all again the other side. Press the front heel over your ankle. Chest and hips to the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Really lengthen to your fingertips. So imagine someone's got your hips, they're pulling you down. Got your head, they're pulling you up. Drawing the shoulders down and then pulling the fingertips apart. So full yogic breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Okay, so on your next inhale, straighten the front leg, arms up. On the exhale, we're coming down. So it's really about that connection with the mind, the body, and the breath, bringing it all together. Hold the next one forward. Reach, reach, reach. Hand thigh, elbow thigh, other arm over your head. Breathing in, rolling this top shoulder back. Elbow thigh or hands down. Breathing open. How much length can you get from this top hand to the foot? Okay, front arm lifts up, peaceful warrior. Big breath in. Exhale, coming down, dancing warrior. So it's really good for springtime, so we're opening the liver and the gallbladder channels, which are through the side of the body. And this is our focus for the season of springtime. So it can be quite a strong practice in springtime. It's about being strong, grounded, free and flexible with the security of that strong foundation. Holding the next one up. On the exhale, we're going to straighten both legs, Trikonasana Triangle pose. So reach forward, reach, reach, reach till you can't go any further. So you want that length from hip bone to armpit. And then the arms float down. As you breathe in, open the chest to the sides. Eye gaze, brush the point up if you can. If it hurts the neck, forward or down's fine. See if you can rotate that bottom rib towards the side. See what happens to the hamstrings. So try and put less weight on this hand on the front leg by squeezing and straightening the legs, by engaging bandha, so belly in, pelvic floor in. Okay, front leg bend, breathing in, rising up. Exhale, let's tip forward, hold here. Top hand wraps behind the back. Draw the shoulder back. Feel that opening through the side body. Variations are hands down. Some people will get the bind. Not through the middle, it's got to come. If you get the bind, you have to get your shoulder down right beside your knee, okay? Which means you need the flexibility in the hips, you need to strengthen the legs. If that's not you yet, then stay a bit higher. It's all good. The breath is comfortable, it's steady, it's smooth. Okay, so releasing, coming up. Adjust your back foot so that we're going to square the hips towards the front of the mat again. Virabhadrasana 1, which is warrior 1. So your front leg is bent, your back leg is straight. Breathe in, take your arms up. Exhale, let's tip forward from the hips. Inhale up, and exhale tip. So one breath, one move. So some people in yoga classes, they do that breath with sound. It's the Ujjayi breath. So it's on the exhale, you're making that noise behind your throat. It's like that Darth Vader noise. It's called Ujjayi breath, breath with sound. One more time, let's straighten the front leg and then bring the hands on your hips. They could be on the thighs, they could be on the shins. Some people clasp their hands behind the back. So inhale, get the length. Exhale, hinging from the hips. So you want your hips to be square and push back here. Most people are about halfway, probably stop about here. Some people get a bit further, but the important thing is the spine is long and straight. You can do what you want to do with the arms. Some Go light them behind the back. As you inhale, see if you can lengthen your spine by bringing the chest forward. And as you exhale, see if you can relax through the hamstrings, through the back of the legs. Bringing your attention to that area, that gets the energy flowing there without even doing anything else, just bringing your focus and awareness to an area. Alright, let's bend the front leg. You're going to step the back foot in, Relaxation tree pose. Ankle, calf or thigh. Hands to heart, pray for balance. So pressing the legs against each other. Opening that knee out to the side. Strong foundation so your little toes aren't gripping the floor, spread them. Squeeze the thighs, lift the kneecaps. Engaging bandha, mula bandha, pull up through the pelvic floor. Uddiyana bandha, pull in behind the belly button. Relax the shoulders. Steady your eye gaze. By looking at one thing that's not moving. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, draw the shoulders back and down. So your drishti, your choice. Front, to the ceiling, or to your hands. If you like the challenge, look to the ceiling. It's really challenging if you look to your fingers. How balanced are you today? Okay, arms. Natarajasana, dancer pose. So lift the same leg you've got lifted, thumb to big toe. Push your foot into your hand and extend that leg. Try and level your hips off. Pushing the foot into the hand. Remember your options. If you can't get your foot, you might be able to hold the trousers or simply practice lifting and balancing on one leg. You're still going to get the benefit. So calm, steady breath. Don't worry if you lose it, just reset and try again. Alright, bring your feet hip width apart. Breathing in, rise up. Exhale, sit down. Tasana, fierce pose. Tuck the tail under, long spine. Draw the shoulders back and down. Alright, Uttanasana, bend your knees, forward fold. Relax the crown of the head to the mat. So you're going to make your way down onto the floor. So come down, have a seat. Extend your legs out in front. So Paschimottanasana, which is your seated forward fold. Bend your legs, breathe in, take your arms up. Exhale, reach towards your feet. You might get to your ankles, you might get to your feet. So I encourage you to bend your knees here. So the movement comes from the pelvis, so you're hinging from the pelvis. If you've got the flexibility, keep the belly on the thighs. You might be able to wiggle the butt further back. Some people get beyond the feet, you might be able to hold the ankles. So if you're a bit tight in the hamstrings, keep the legs bent and keep the eye gaze forward, so that's going to lengthen the spine. And if you've got that flexibility, you can get the belly down, chest down, then the nose down, in that order. I want you to breathe into the upper back. Feel the ribs expand. And as you breathe out, see if you can relax through the hamstrings, through the back of the legs. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. So your forward folds are very beneficial as well as the physical benefit. Obviously you've got that stretch through the hamstrings. They help to soothe the nervous system, which helps with anxiety and stress. So every time you breathe out, just try and relax a wee bit further. Alright, so counter pose, walking the hands back. So I'm going to give you 4 different variations to this one. The counter pose is I want you to balance on your arms. If you've got any issues with your wrists and you don't want to do arm balances, I want you to do the Matsyasana, which is your modified fish pose, where you come down onto the elbows, fingertips just in at the top part of the butt, and then breathing in, lifting up the heart, okay? So that's your first variation if you prefer not to balance on the wrists. Second option, bend both legs, feet flat, and then lifting the hips up. Third variation, extending one leg. And you want to try and get the 5 toes on the floor. The full posture is squeezing the inner thighs together and trying to get the 10 toes down. Now your fingertips should be facing your toes or to the side. Definitely not back, because it puts your shoulders in a bad position, okay? So really feel the strength through the back of the body. Engage your bandha. Slowly coming down. We've just done an arm balance, so it's sometimes the wrists might feel it. If you turn the palms the other way, stretch off the wrists. This is quite good as well for the wrists. Okay, lie down on your back, finish with the supine twist. Okay, so you're going to cross one leg over. The leg you have on top, cross that over the midline. Now your shoulders are the foundation, so keep your shoulders flat on the mat. And then you're going to pick your head up and look the opposite way from the knees. Feel that release in the lower back, the side glutes. The SI joint at the bottom of the spine. So it's very beneficial for any lower back issues. If you get sciatica, it's going to be helpful. Let's come back to centre and change sides. So cross your other leg on top. Take the hip back. Shoulders flat down. Turn the head the opposite way from the knees. So you can gently encourage this leg across. Okay, so come back to centre, so finishing pose, bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees fall out to the side. You're going to cross your arms and clasp your hands, and then take your hands over your head and rest them on the mat, and relax your shoulders. So you're connecting the fire and water channels in the hands and feet to give you the perfect energy balance. So just lie down, feeling connected to the earth, feeling grounded. So we're going to set ourselves up for some relaxation meditation. So at this part of the class, I usually say if anyone wants to do any finishing poses, then do one now. So that's any pose that you feel the urge to do. It could be one that you've already done, or it could be something different, like some people do shoulder stands, things like that, only if it's in your regular practice, okay? Otherwise, let's get yourself ready for some relaxation meditation. So if you want to put something warmer on, get your cushions, your blankets, so that you're warm and comfortable, okay? So find your position of comfort. Most people are lying down on their back in Shavasana, with your hands at the side of the body, palms facing upwards. As you breathe in, feel coolness and calmness spreading throughout the body. And as you breathe out, just say mentally to yourself, relax. So we're going to take a trip around the body. So you're going to scan different areas of the body. Bring your attention to that area and allow it to relax. So relax your head, relax all the muscles of expression in your face. Relax down through your neck, shoulders, your jaw. Relax down through the arms to the hands. Relax down through the chest, through the belly, through the pelvis. relaxing down through the legs, knees, the calves, the ankles and the feet. If you feel you're holding on anywhere, bring your attention to that area and allow it to relax. So now we observe the breath like a gentle wind coming in and out of the body. Spreading connective and defensive energy to every cell in your body. So if you bring your attention to that area behind your closed eyes, that area we call Trikonasana. So imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. So this space stretches as far and as wide as the eyes can see. Watching this space very carefully with detached awareness. If you want, this can be explored further by shifting the gaze up to behind the forehead. Just watching the darkness you see before you very carefully. Resting your mind in the warm and friendly darkness. If thoughts come to disturb your meditation, taking a deep centering breath and recentering into the moment. Now if you become aware of the relaxed body lying on the floor, become aware of the room that you're in, your surroundings, the walls, the ceiling, your body position lying on the floor. See yourself lying on the floor in perfect stillness in this room. Start to breathe a bit deeper so the belly rises and falls. Breathing into the fingers, into the toes. Bringing in some energy and movement through the fingers, the toes, the wrists and ankles to reawaken the body. In your own time, if you wish, you can stretch your arms long over your head, have a yawn if you feel like it, feel the length of the spine you worked hard to achieve. One by one, gathering your knees into your chest to lightly stretch off the lower back. With a gentle rock side to side, massaging the lower back, eventually lying on your right side. So blood flows better to your heart on your right side. Unless you're pregnant, it would be the left side. And using your upper body strength, using your hands to push yourself up to a seated position. So once you find yourself here, being aware of the muscles of support, the lower tummy throughout the spine. Sense the space above your head rise up into it. Relax the shoulders, relax the belly. Just breathing comfortably and calmly with that calm focus. Just going to open your eyes, take your head to one side, feel the stretch in the neck. And the other side. Back to centre. So let's breathe in, take the hands up over your head, so bring your hands to the crown chakra, Sahasrara. So when we think kind thoughts. Bring your hands to the throat chakra, which we call Vishuddha. So when we speak kind words. Bring the hands to the heart chakra, which is Anahata, so we love from the heart. Namaste everybody, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the class.